Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Uncommon Sense with Jose Negron. Now, for the benefit of those of you who are not familiar with this channel or watching this channel for the very first time, the reason why it is called Uncommon Sense, because here we discuss everyday issues where we try to find logical solutions. But not everyone uses logic. No, so for that reason, it is called Uncommon Sense. I want to let everybody know that I'm currently live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. As always, I want to start by giving a huge shout out to all those who have already subscribed to the channel, whether it be from the very beginning or just from yesterday. I really appreciate all the love and support you've given me. I also want to give a huge shout out to all those who follow me on social media and all those who allow me to enter your devices, whether it be live or on the playback. So what I'm going to ask you to do is the following. If you have not done so, please subscribe, like, and hit the bell notification to all. So therefore, whenever I do produce content, you will have the opportunity to catch it live or catch it on the playback. Now, before we get into the topic of the day, something that I have to address again, and that to with my neutrality. Okay. Unfortunately, there's been a lot of disputes among the biracial and multiracial community with certain YouTube creators. Okay. I am not here to state which ones are guilty, which ones are innocent, have to make their own personal assessments. I made myself perfectly clear that when it comes to any such disputes between biracial or multiracial people, as far as I am concerned, it is an internal issue. I do not get involved in internal issues. Okay. Now, if I know someone that's being viciously attacked, I'm going to speak out to that person's defense. Okay. Again, I'm going to ask those who are having beefs with one person or another, I'm going to ask you again, please respect my neutrality. Okay. If you're unable to respect my neutrality, what's going to happen is if you have a channel and tribe, chances are I'm going to unsubscribe and I'm going to block any attempt of further communication. It is that simple. Okay. When everything is said and done, this is social media. We're all here mostly to produce entertainment and quality content. Okay. Anyone that cannot accept my neutrality, what to say on that subject. So, and before I forget, let me just let everybody know that the subscriber mode is currently on now, meaning that if you wish to enter a comment in the chat, you need to subscribe to the channel. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to please hit the like button as you enter. Okay, so, and I apologize to have to start the stream with that topic again, but it's something that needed to be said. And I see here we can find it. Okay. Okay. Well, at this point, I'm moving forward. Okay. And I just want to let everybody know that the Millennial Mulatto has his own YouTube channel and Instagram channel. So I'm going to ask that if you have not done so, please check out his content. I do know he does bring a very interesting point of view. I could appreciate the fact that he is neutral, okay, and I do respect his return. That being said, we're going to get into the main topic. Okay, as you can see, the topic for tonight is why can't some creators deal with constructive criticism? Now, let me just state as a disclaimer, I am not talking about any particular creator in social media. What I'm doing is just simply giving a general analysis. And I'm going to be talking about certain things that I have observed as far as people that appear to be incapable of dealing with criticism. The fact of the matter is, we're all going to be criticized at one point or another. Sometimes that criticism is justified. And if, let's say, I myself, if I receive criticism, um, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at the criticism that is raised, and I'm going to review it. And if it appears that there is merit, I will take it to heart. Okay, because the fact of the matter is, no one's perfect except God, and there's always room for improvement. And and I stated many times, I have no problem with people coming to me criticism, whether it be constructive or what have you. But that being said, what I did, I dropped a link in the chat um, to anyone who wishes to join the panel. Also, you're more than welcome to opine in the chat. Okay. Now I'm going to give you again. This is my observations. It does. Okay. It may not be other factors as far as why some YouTube creators cannot deal with constructive criticism. One thing, they are thin-skinned. Now, one thing that as a YouTube creator or anyone else needs to understand, at some point they're going to be criticized. There's going to be times where the criticism is warranted. There's going to be times when it's not going to be warranted. There's going to be people that's going to deal with personal attacks for multiple reasons. And I see, let me just state the fact that the views of those who appear on the panel are not necessarily those of the host of the channel. Host or the channel is prohibited. By appearing on the call, you waive your rights to your image. Some of the views that people might hold may be considered offensive to some. If you do not like the content, you can block the channel. And let's bring in our guest. Good evening.
Good evening, Jose. What's going on?
How you doing? No, I'm just getting into the topic. Now, one thing perfectly clear, I am not highlighting any particular creator. What I'm just doing is I'm simply making some observations that I've seen regarding individuals who cannot deal with constructive criticism. Again, I have dealt with constructive criticism. I will continue to do it, and I will always work with it on my platform.
Same here. But I actually would love to answer that question because I actually think that it is a important topic. But a fundamental reason as to why a lot of us cannot even deal with even constructive criticism, it's just because of the fact that people, or better yet, the human condition is very ego driven. So when you actually have a very ego driven condition, along with the fact that that condition just not wanting to be wrong, people go ballistic. The ego goes ballistic. That's why we can't even deal with somebody who is telling us that we are at least slightly wrong about something, because you notice how a slight disagreement or just even a slight constructive criticism will just cause everybody to go AWOL. Well, there you go. It's just because people are just so ego driven. They want to be right all the time. They want to show how much they can be top dog. They want to show how well they can compete with one another and how well they can move up the food chain. So therefore, that being said, people are not going to respond well to even constructive criticism. Now, destructive criticism is another thing, like how somebody is just breaking you down or trying to bring you down or being abrasive and belittling you. Okay, that's just somebody who's just projecting their demons onto you, and don't take them seriously. But if it's just like a kind suggestion that somebody is offering you to do something differently just for the sake of your own self improvement, that's an entirely different story. And I would say to everybody, not talking about anybody in particular, but or better yet, just the whole world, learn to just be humbled by whatever the experience is and just take it in, because you're probably missing something critically important.
Mhm. Well, just as a reality, the fact of the matter is, I don't claim to know everything, and there is a great deal I still need to learn. And I can accept criticism, okay, because I just look like perhaps they see something that I do not see.
Yeah, exactly though. Like, I am happily willing to admit that I've been wrong about a number of things. And so I'm actually willing to be put in check as to what it is I was wrong about, so that mistake doesn't have to be repeated. But if people are going to go about their way saying that, oh my God, you are this or you're that, though, you are despicable, da da da. Okay, well, you're just basically trying to break me down. So therefore, you can go away. But if somebody out there actually is seeing the potential and actually sees growth, then offer the constructive criticism and just go with it, because that is probably what's going to truly be something conducive to your success. Like I said, folks, if you guys are coming into the chat, why don't you just become humbled
And
by the experience and just learn to grow?
that's something we all need to do at time from time, okay? And within the last year, I have done a great deal of reflection, and I've seen areas of my life that I had to be humble enough and admit I have a problem, that I'm causing the problem, and then be humble to take corrective action.
Exactly, though. It's just more so people just need to make sure that they are ready to listen as opposed to reacting. Because nowadays you have people doing the opposite.
Yes, that is true. And unfortunately, people like to make assumption regarding certain groups and individuals. What I have tried to do here is try to the facts, to the notions, because someone else's opinion other than actually gain the knowledge and the experience yourself.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so and as a, as us as I have stated many times that I've undergone therapy because they have a lot of emotional issues, which I have to deal with, and I'm in a better state mentally, socially, spiritually, about to improve. Okay, and I don't know what happened with August. But the link is in the chat if he's to return. Okay. So let me just continue with the next thing that I observe when it comes to certain individuals that for some reason cannot accept constructive criticism. For some reason, they're not able to see other points of view. Okay. The best way to use this analogy is a phrase that we use in Spanish, which is simply que él tiene la razón. The person's always right. And we all know for a fact that no one is 100% right. No one is 100% wrong. We can't be in error and not know it. And sometimes they are fearful of other points of view for reasons that only they know. Perhaps by holding that view, their preconceptions that they hold and they may not agree with. Okay. Another thing that I see regarding some of these individuals is they always seem to be right. They're always right. Okay. And again, the true growth of a person is to make the determination when they know that, okay, maybe I need to reconsider this situation. Maybe I need to reconsider this position. Maybe I need to think about it carefully before I proceed further. Okay. It takes a level of maturity to recognize the fact that they're not always right and to accept where they erred. Okay. Another issue that some individuals have, if they surround themselves with yes people, and let me explain to you what I mean by that. Those are individuals who say yes to everything that they say inside, whether it be because of insecurity, whether it be lack of confidence or other factors. They tend to surround themselves with people who always agree with them no matter what. And that could be a danger in the sense when you surround yourself by yes people, because then basically they're just co-signing and enabling your conduct. A true person, a true friend will discuss it with you in private and illustrate. I think you should consider this short action. I think you should not do this. Okay. Another characteristic regarding these individuals, a likability. And what do I mean by that? When you are accountable, that means you stand behind your decisions, whether it be good, bad, or ugly, and you have made the determination that okay, I'm gonna be accountable. I acknowledge that I did this action. I acknowledge I said that word. I acknowledge I chose the path of actions, and unfortunately, it didn't always work out well. Okay, someone that recently mature can take accountability for their actions. Now, and again, let me make this perfectly clear. There are those who, for whatever reason, are not able to do that. Okay. And again, I'm not highlighting anyone. I'm not calling out anyone. What I'm doing is just simply bringing to light some of the things that I have seen as a YouTube creator and as someone that has walked these YouTube streets, and I've been on multiple panels, and I see how some of these people conduct themselves. Okay. Another issue is they have a a tunnel vision point of view. In other words, they can only see things through a narrow prism. Okay. They only have one point of view and that's it. Okay. And a mature person can see things through multiple point of view. Okay. And is able to consider both sides of a situation. And as I like to say, whenever there is an argument or confrontation of some sort, there's usually three sides to the situation. There's the first person's point of view, there's the second person's point of view, and then there is the truth. And then somewhere in the middle is where the truth is. Another thing that these individuals have a problem is that they are quick to respond to critics. Okay. In other words, any slight, any disagreement, any word that's contrary to what they are espousing, they tend to respond, and sometimes they can respond in a nasty way. Okay, I've seen individuals in these YouTube streets have reacted in a very nasty way regarding what a person said, and the person could have just simply said it um, with um, with the purest of intentions, and simply just to help a person out. Unfortunately, some of these individuals have a problem, um, which they tend to respond quickly to critics. Another thing that's an issue with these individuals is that they cannot see past their point of view. Okay. So they can only see things through their vision, their sight, and nothing else. They are unable to take into consideration maybe other people have a different point of view, and maybe other people have a more correct point of view, for lack of a better term. Or just simply because people have a different perspective and they're not willing to acknowledge that. We do see that quite a bit. And in fact, we have certain, YouTube creators that are, well, famous or infamous with that type of thinking. So, and another characteristic is they take any um, observation, they take any critique, they take any comment, even if it's the most benign comment, as an attack. Because for whatever reason, they cannot fathom the fact that other people may have a different point of view and maybe their point of view is correct. Or maybe their point of view is more logical. Or maybe their point of view makes more sense. Unfortunately, and again, you do have individuals that are thin skinned, that are hypersensitive. They respond to any type of criticism, even if it's the most benign, as a personal attack. And some of them, unfortunately, they treat their channels almost like a cult. Okay? And how can you make that? How could you tell? Look, if you go onto a platform and the host is perceived to be correct 100% of the time, without any possibility of maybe of a discussion without any possibility of any review or maybe uh, being asked to reconsider a certain belief. Um, that could be a sign that that platform is run by a cult. Now, again, I am not trying to cast aspersion on anybody. I will not mention anyone's name in that regard here on this platform this evening. I am simply just giving you my observations when it comes to these individuals. Actually, there is help that's available. Okay. However, you need to acknowledge the fact that you need help, and acknowledge the fact that you'll need to take some sort of corrective action. Another problem with these individuals is that their narcissism leads them blindly. So, unfortunately, what happens is they so that some individuals that are so in love with themselves, in love with their philosophy, their rhetoric, that they become blind to anything else. Okay, and let me make a distinction between being, having that type of mindset, and having a healthy attitude. Having a healthy attitude, you accept the fact that you, with all your limitations and what's, you are uh, a fine person, a fine being, and that you are able to have a healthy self-esteem. Those individuals, on the other hand, their self-esteem is so vain that they cannot see anybody else. Another issue when it comes to these individuals is that they have to be the center of attention all the time. And what do I mean by that? What I mean is the focus on has to be then first, then second, then third, and whatever. Um, for the responsible creators, they're going to be focusing on their topics. They're going to be focusing on their audience, and they're going to focus on how to produce uh, quality, informative content. That is going to be their focus. Okay, and of course, I understand many people are going to be watching this now. Um, most likely, others are going to watch it on the playback. Okay, um, and I can deal with that. Okay, because I'm not going to lose sleep. Um, I'm just simply just going to do my best to produce quality content that hopefully um, it'll be well received. And if I need to take criticism, I will take criticism. So be it. Okay. Another problem that some of these individuals have is they feel change. Okay, and what do I mean? What do I mean by that? I mean that they don't see any need to change their concept, their delivery, their material. They think theirs is perfect and there's no need for improvement. Okay. Um, I'm going to be humble enough and acknowledge that there'll be times when I need to improve myself. There are times I need to do a better job, whether it be preparing for my content, whether it be speaking more clearly, whether it be perhaps changing the way I conduct my streams. Okay, I don't feel change. Okay, I embrace a change. Change um, when I need to accept it. Okay. Another thing that these individuals seem to have a problem with is they have a tendency they're quick to block opposing views. Okay. What happens is you have certain individuals, you have certain creators that have such a huge problem dealing with um, different views or opposing views that they will be blocked outright. Okay. And the reason behind that, I think part of it has to do with their inability um, to accept where they need improvement, their inability to think about that maybe someone has a different point of view, or maybe someone has a more appropriate sense of view, or maybe someone has a more educated sense of view. Whatever it is, individuals have a problem with that concept. Okay. So they tend to block any view that challenges their mindset. They block any view that challenges their way of thinking. Which leads me to the next point is that they are intolerant of outside views. Okay. Now, one thing I will say about multiple platforms that I've had the privilege to participate in. Um, I've been on many platforms when people have been allowed to express point of views that were contrary to what the host was presenting. The difference is people were able to express those views in a respectable manner, either by simply stating that they respectfully disagree or by sharing any facts to support what they are saying. Okay. Unfortunately, we have certain individuals, again, some individuals in these YouTube streets that are intolerant regarding other people's point of view. And my question is, what do you fear? Okay. And is your mindset so that you cannot consider someone else's point of view? You cannot consider that maybe they see things in a different light, or maybe they see things that you're not able to see. Okay. Someone who has a reasonable amount of maturity will accept the fact that there might be some views that maybe seem more logical or more reasonable or more conducive to bringing out the solution to a certain problem. And finally, the problem with some of these YouTube creators is that, in their sense, the world resolves about them. Meaning, it is me first, me second, me third. Okay. And again, we have seen these people before. we're going to continue to see these people again. Okay. Because when it comes to YouTube, um, it can bring out the best of people, it can bring out the worst of people. And I've seen it on both sides of the ledger. I've seen how YouTube has brought forth quality people, quality content, or share wonderful stories of growth, of maturity, or personal edification. At the same time, we have seen that it also brings out the worst of people. When people will argue and carry on and threaten each other and bully each other and dox each other and call each other names, anything and everything but a child of God. Okay? And the fact of the matter is this. Um, Social media is not bad. It's how you deal with it and how you use it will determine what it is. Okay? Because each one of us has the choice that we can take social media and we can use it for productive use or destructive use. We can use it to build or we can use it to destroy. We can use it to edify and we can use it to condemn. When everything is said and done, it is up to you and up to you alone if how you wish to use social media, whether it be Facebook, whether it be YouTube, whether it be Instagram, whether it be Snapchat, whether it be TikTok, whether it be Twitter, and all the other different forms of social media that's currently out there. Okay. Now I have been speaking for about 40 minutes, so I'm just gonna, for those who are currently watching in the audience, if you have a comment regarding the topic, if you're a subscriber, you can enter it in the chat. If you wish to join the panel and express your point of view, you can do that so. And I see here we also have someone else, so I'm going to bring that person in. Okay, just give me a moment. Good evening.
Hello, Don Jose, can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Good evening.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. It's just that I'm kind of like trying a bit of a different setup, so I don't know if if you can hear me or I'm coming across right or if I sound different. It's just that I'm using a sound card and I'm trying to learn how to use it. So yeah, how you doing?
I'm doing fine, thank you. The topic for is why some creators cannot deal with constructive criticism.
Oh, okay, I see. Uh, I figured that you might be talking about somebody in particular, but I'm not gonna. Of course, I'm not gonna ask you to say names. Um, yeah. There are people that might feel like they have it all figured out and that they can't take any criticism. Well, not necessarily criticism, just even suggestions. There are people that can't take that either. I mean, they feel they think that they feel like they have it all figured out and they can't take even suggestions. Nothing that you can do with them. If they don't wanna hear it, they don't wanna take They don't want to take the info. They don't want to take the feedback. There is really not much that you can do. That's how I look at it.
That is true. That is very true. And what that's this is one this and again specifically, I'm just making an observations that I have in YouTube, just as a person and participating in panels and as a creator.
Mhm. Yeah, but
So
was that kind of like
what
a particular incident or a particular situation that prompted you to take on the subject?
actually um not directly. I just decided, it's just this is a topic that that needed to be discussed.
Hmm.
Sometimes the topics are well received, the topics are not well received. All I can just do is just try to be the best version of myself and talk about the issues is needed to discuss.
Okay. Okay. I see.
So,
Okay.
while
Mm.
we're here, would you like to share with us a little bit about your channel?
Oh, well, I mean, as you can see on screen, the my on screen name being Introvert Boricua. I on occasion I'm not as consistent. I know I'm not as consistent as other content creators, but there are times when there are certain subjects that do pique my interest, and I elaborate on them. I mean, it can be about variety of subjects. Me, I kind of like try to talk about more about somewhat like the human condition and people being able to relate to each other, things that have to do with men and women, dating and relationships, and those are kind of like my niche. That's kind of like what I like to talk about. I mean, there are other subjects that other people do touch on, and they can go on for hours. But there are others that I would rather talk about, and it can be a variety of subjects. I'm not focused on one thing. I mean, whatever is relevant at the moment, and I'm open to discuss it, to touch on it. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. Well, I'm gonna ask that if you have not done so, please check out his channel, check out his content, and subscribe to his channel. I mean, help and follow Boricua. It can be um, a struggle at times trying to grow a channel. Because you're new and not many people know or how to react to your content. So it could be
Yeah.
difficult whenever you are on the channel.
Yes. At least check out the channel, subscribe, and check out my past live streams, so that people can get an idea of kind of like what the channel is, tends to be about. It's not about one thing or the other specifically. And feel free to make a comment. I mean, you can make a comment, but just don't be disrespectful, because I don't stand for that. I mean, people can express
Yeah,
themselves without being disrespectful. Comments like that, I'm not gonna have other choice but to delete them. And I don't want to do. I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to delete anything. But yeah, if they get disrespectful with it, then I'm not gonna have another choice.
yeah. Well, unfortunately, there have been people that I had to like block from coming on to the platform.
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay, I thought we was gonna have a party, but
Oh, did you hear
due
that?
to
Did
the
you hear that? It's just. Oh, I didn't know
yes,
that you had heard that. It's just that Because I'm dealing with the. It's just that I'm dealing with this device. It's a sound card, but it has like a bunch of buttons on it, and I hit a button, and that's what you heard. I didn't know.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm getting to know this thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
there was. Uh-huh.
so I had to block a few people from my platform, and today, unfortunately, I had to unsubscribe to a YouTube creator uh, due to the fact that this individual uh, does not accept my neutrality.
Okay, okay. But is this somebody that I know who that is? Do I know who that is? You don't
Um,
have to say the name. Hmm.
you might know this person. I really don't know.
He's been on your platform before, right?
Yes.
Okay, okay, okay. I think I have an idea, but I'm not gonna speculate here.
Yeah. Because look, unfortunately, you have different people who have beefs with other creators. So the way I see it is, whenever one person has a beef with another person, that's an internal matter, and I'm not going to pick sides. I'm not going to opine on the subject. I'm just going to let these two people try to deal with whatever issues that they have. Unfortunately, one individual did not respect my neutrality,
Mm-hmm. I see. Okay.
and actually was enabling someone to attack me personally.
Hmm. Well, that's not good.
So no, so it's just that, unfortunately, that's how things are in these YouTube streets, and I don't like to take that call to action,
Mm-hmm.
but I have to do what I need to do for my own peace of mind, and if you cannot accept me for who I am, then keep moving.
Yeah. 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 I hear you. I hear you. No, it's true. It's true.
Yeah,
I mean, uh, one is not meant to be liked by everyone, so we can only try. We can only try to be as pleasant as we
exactly.
can, and as and accessible and approachable as possible. But if people still are not gonna aren't gonna like you, well, oh well, no can do.
Yeah, exactly. But what has done is just it helped me to realize who are my true friends are, and who people actually support my platform, or platforms, as it's said. But the fact of the matter, like I said before, there's certain individuals who cannot deal with constructive criticism.
Hmm.
We, on the other hand, we acknowledge and we accept the fact that there's going to be times where we're going to be wrong, and then instead of you know trying to deflect, we're going to take the criticism, and then we're going to try to make ourselves the best version of ourselves.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true.
So,
That's all that we can do.
so
That's all we can do.
egg, exactly. I'm sorry I couldn't stay. I couldn't participate much in your stream. It's just that I was having so much internet problems. First of all, okay, because oh heck, I don't know. I mean, basically, I was working overtime when you stream, and there was a problem with the Wi-Fi over where I was working at. So it's like, and then I tried using my phone to get into StreamYard, and
Yeah.
it just didn't work out. And I see here we have Gigi and Irby. Hey, good evening, guys. Thank you very much for stopping by. And let me just, okay, let me let me just state the fact that Gigi has her multiple channels, and she also has a podcast that she does with Multi called Tea with Multi and Gigi. So I'm gonna ask you if you're not done, so please check out her content.
All right. Hey, Golden. Hey, RB. What's going on, guys? Hey, come on up. Hit the link.
You know what? Let me just put the link again. If you wish to join the stream and you're able to do so, by all means. If you not, you know, I understand because who knows what's your situation. But by all means, if you're more than welcome to join in. Um, what's been now? You've been a YouTube creator for some time, Ramon, and what has been your observations?
Well, when it comes to the environment, what they call the YouTube streets, or something in particular that you want me to elaborate on?
No, just in general.
Oh, okay, okay. You know what? This platform, a platform like this, it can be useful. It can be good. It can be a good way to interact with other people that are from other parts of the country or even other parts of the world. I think that's a great thing. It's just that with the good can come the not so good. I wouldn't call it bad all the way unless it's um yeah, unless it gets overly ratchet. Nobody really likes that. But the not so good can be that one has to deal with certain personalities. I mean, and they can be they can be rather special. And it's just kind of like, okay, this is YouTube. Don't take anything personal. I mean, we're not in high school. Nobody's gonna fight at 3. So I wouldn't let it bother me. Maybe at first, a while back, I would let somebody say something that could bother me, but I learned quick. I learned quick not to let that happen. I mean, these people are just on YouTube. They don't really exist. I mean, they exist basically, but they're nobody outside of YouTube. So I wouldn't. I just won't let it get to me. I take it for what it is, and I try to be cool with as many people as I can, so that if somebody that doesn't like me comes at me, others are gonna be like, "Hey, that's not cool." I mean, kind of like trying to have that camaraderie and
Yeah.
trying to be fair, trying to be nice, trying to be good with others, and um, trying to keep it classy. Trying to, yeah. I know that ratchetness is entertaining. I understand that. But I can't do it. It's not my thing.
Yeah. Well, on a happy note, my day started out very good because I got a video call from someone very special to me.
Uh huh. Your lady.
Yep.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, that is a somewhat significant other. You could call her dad. I couldn't get in touch with her because she's with her family right now. But she's good. She's good. We interacted a little bit earlier today.
Hmm.
All right.
Yeah. So, do you have any idea when you're going to be doing your next stream?
Soon. I thought about doing something this weekend. Um, but I just, I wasn't kind of like my mind wasn't there because sometimes I go back and I have to deal with this grieving process. Um, and on Saturday I just wasn't feeling it. But I'll come up with a subject. There are a couple of things that I do have in mind. and I'll make sure to let you guys know. But it's gonna be something soon. Something soon.
Okay. I appreciate it. And look, the fact of the matter is, this is a neutral platform. So sometimes, you have certain people that are, uh, they may not be cool with some people for whatever reason, and that's that's with them. And again, any disputes to me, it's an eternal. I don't get involved in internal situations. I got
Mhm.
other things on my mind. No offense.
Yeah, yeah. No, I understand.
You know. So well, but just to change the job subject a little bit, it seems like here in New York, most of the mandates for COVID-19 are being done away with.
Well, I can understand why you will need them more where you are at because of the density of the population. So it's uh, more of a breeding ground um, for the virus to get spread quicker because there are so many people in New York City. So I get it. I get it. I understand. So, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing that you're not having these
Okay.
mandates that could cost you your job, which is I think is bullshit. Hey, Golden, what's going on, chica?
Hey,
Yeah.
Boricua.
Uh,
Hey, Jose. Happy
hey,
Valentine's
Hey,
Gigi, how
Day.
you doing tonight?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Oh, I'm doing
We're doing
fine.
Can you
Oh,
okay.
hear me well?
happy Valentine's!
Yes, we hear you. We hear you.
Happy
Okay.
Valentine's Day.
Okay, good. Thank you. So what's going on, guys? How y'all doing?
We're
Um,
doing okay. We're doing okay. I mean, yeah, just taking it easy, getting ready for tomorrow and all. But aside from that, nothing much. Nothing much. Just another day. Just another evening.
Yeah. I wanted to hit the link a little bit because I always tell you, Jose, it's easier for me in the nighttime, you know?
well,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
why
yeah.
I try to do it. That's why I try for a 9 o'clock stream.
Yeah, that 5 and 6 o'clock is like, oh, it's a rough one for me.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
You have the babies and all of that. I can imagine.
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
yeah. But
So
the
what are we
topic
talking
is
about?
why
Hey,
uh,
Irby.
why some why some creators cannot deal with constructive criticism.
I'm sure you have
Uh-oh.
something to say about that, Golden. I mean,
Uh,
let's hear it.
I guess it depends on which way you look at it because some people cannot at all accept constructive criticism. And then some people give criticism in ways of attack and then wonder why they get cussed out, you know?
Uh huh. Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
two different
Well,
ways. The key word is constructive,
okay,
right?
Yeah, some
okay,
people don't know the difference between
okay.
constructive and just putting somebody on blast. There is a there is a difference.
Yeah, but sometimes there's some certain people that if you even criticize them at all, they go crazy.
Yeah, they think they're perfect. They think that they can't do. They think that their shit don't stink or whatever. Yeah, that's something like that.
There's a lot of
Hmm.
Well,
different personalities on YouTube, you know?
Yeah.
yeah. Unfortunately, I had to discuss the topic again regarding my neutrality.
So
Mm.
what's going on?
Okay, I'm trying not to name anybody,
Hmm.
but basically there's an issue where one person was enabling someone to attack me,
Mm.
Hmm.
and I just simply say, look, if you cannot accept my neutrality, then there's nothing to be discussed. I mean,
Well, I see
whatever
a
beefs that you
couple of
have,
different
that's
people.
between you two.
I see a couple of different people attacking you right now. Hey, Irby.
Yes.
What's up,
Hey, Herbie.
Gigi? What's up, Jose? You know, I was cloud watching a little bit, but there's
I
certain
know.
people.
I had to pull your card, Irby. I was dead.
You felt that.
I
There's
don't miss
certain
a
people.
beat.
Yeah, there's certain people around. I was.
It's several people cloud watching right now.
Dang,
Hello.
imagine.
Make
Oh,
sure y'all hit the like at
You heard me?
least.
yes.
What'd you
You heard
say?
me?
Yes,
You heard me,
please.
Jose?
Yeah, we
Huh?
hear you.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I said
Yeah.
there was certain people I wasn't comfortable around. Okay, I had to wait for them to leave.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what,
Oh
Irby?
wow.
Look, Irby, I understand what you're coming from. It's just that when you have like a neutral channel, I mean, sometimes things like that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that. Like if I come to your chat and there's somebody that I don't like get along with, I just ignore them and they ignore me. I really don't, it's just the situation, of course, when Al came on the panel, but that's just like it's for that reason. Like just stay away from me. You know what I mean? But if I'm in a chat, if you don't say nothing to me, I
Yeah.
won't say nothing to you. You know?
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I see. That's what
Yeah,
we're
but
talking.
Gigi don't pull my card out like that.
Oh,
Ramon,
I'll just
Next
I
time
don't
I'm gonna
cancel.
wait.
I'll be
know
like,
Next
you're
time I'm gonna wait 10
familiar
minutes.
with the situation.
What'd you say, Jose?
I'm just asking Ramon, was he familiar with what's going on between you and
no, I think I know who you're talking about now, but I don't know what happened. I don't
But
know.
Jose, at this point, there's nothing going on with me and Al. That's why I took that poll on my channel. People don't want to hear about these people and this drama and stuff. Like, I'm not going back and forth. God bless them in building their channels, doxing me, saying horrible things about me. I've already accepted the fact that, like, I guess I'm a controversial figure here in this space, on YouTube in general. And certain people are going to attach themselves to me the whole way through. And if you look at their channel, and it's more than obvious that, I'm their ride on YouTube. So there's no point to continue to go back and forth with them.
I hear you,
Mhm.
I hear
Facts.
you, but Gigi, you know that I love you very much.
I know, I love you as well. But these people, it's why it's hard being friends with me, to be honest, because I mean, some of these people are really fucking crazy.
Well, it's not really hard for me, Gigi.
I appreciate y'all.
I got like 6 of them attacking me on a daily basis.
If you come to my channel, they're going to throw you in the videos and attack you. It's just whatever. But at the end of the day, the audience can see really who's insane. So that's why it's like, whatever. If you get cussed out, you might just get cussed out because you you definitely deserve to get cussed out, but I'm over fighting with these people. It's like the same thing. They say the same things about me. I'm dox, bitches. I'm free. I don't give a shit what you say, at this point moving forward. But these people are insane, putting my location out there. These people are evil, and I suggest all of you people to stay away from them.
Well, all I can tell you, Chica, is
But
that you wanna protect yourself. I mean, whatever you
yes,
can do to. I mean, and you're in Florida. It shouldn't be too hard for you
No,
to.
I got that covered. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Either
So
way, though,
there's.
I rebuke that negative energy, and I believe in God, and it is what it is. Like, I'm not to be scared off of YouTube. I'm here. It is what it is.
Okay.
yeah, and to be honest, people, at this point, if you don't like me, oh well, keep rocking. There are other people who, I mean, seriously, there are people who love me and accept me for who I am. Okay, and and the fact of the matter is, when someone is constantly painting, they're just showing their insecurity.
Right. Right.
Yeah. It is what it is,
Yeah.
though. Like you said, we just leave the circus or whatever. I engage or whatever. I get petty. It is what it is. Everybody knows I'm petty. But some certain people, they think that they can make videos and make their whole channels about you, and then they lose your shit if you mention them. So that's how weird these YouTube streets are. They think they can talk about you and you can't say nothing to them.
They got it wrong. They got it all wrong. They got it all wrong.
We all got free speech on here, just like you
Yeah,
have the
they
free
can be talked
speech.
shit about too. They can be talked shit
Yeah,
about.
you have the free
Mhm.
speech to slander me and all this other shit. I got the free speech to say what I want to say as well.
All right, that's right. That's right. Goes
And
both ways.
that's why here on this platform, I don't censor people. All I ask is just be respectable. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can say whatever the bleep you want.
He's probably upset though on some real shit, Jose, because you kind of called him out and pulled his card on his like behavior. So he's probably salty about that. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Well,
oh,
look,
okay.
Jose's like, what's going on?
but you know, but you know, but you know what? Look,
But you were
you know I
right. You
hate.
know, it was all facts. You know, and the truth hurts more than anything.
Yeah, I mean, really, this whole narrative that I'm an old senile white guy, lonely. Okay, first of all,
It
don't
could
be
be
on a
worse. It could be worse, Jose. Like it could be worse. Trust me.
yeah, like being in a nursing home.
Or being an incel. Or being an incel.
Yeah. It could
Oh,
be.
oh,
Yeah. We all
that's
got
hard.
narratives. Except for Boricua. You're just flying under the radar. You're just cool with everybody, huh?
Yeah. That's what I strive to. I mean, I try to keep it as diplomatic as I can, and I try to kind of like be cool with people and just wanting to. I'm more of an observer. I'm a kind of like a people watcher, and not in a bad way. I mean, kind of like I observe and try to listen and try to learn from others as much as I can. I mean, even though I'm an old man, but I don't think that I'm too old to pick up on something new, learn something new. I mean, we as human beings, we're always somewhat changing, and to be able um to evolve, that's something that is a lifetime thing. That doesn't stop.
Hmm.
That doesn't stop. The moment that you feel like you can't evolve and do something a little bit better, it's like you're ready to kill over them. I mean, and I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. Yeah. I mean, on my last live stream, I was counting on you to come up because I was trying to keep it as balanced as possible. I
I
mean,
know, but
okay,
that night that you were live, I don't remember what, but I had something going on. I had to leave. I dipped out quick too. My bad. It wasn't purposely though. I just don't remember. I had something going on. That's why. But I am definitely gonna come to your platform and support your channel for sure.
yes, appreciate it. I have to come up with with another subject, something new, with a title that's gonna trigger somebody, and that way I can get people to come up. So yeah. I think that I'm kind of like getting the hang of it as to what should I put on the title that brings people. It has to be something that can trigger somebody. I mean, I'm thinking about doing a live stream or at least a video, something that has to do with the submission subject. That's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about that. I'm gonna come up with a title that has the word submission in it, and it's gonna trigger somebody, so people can come by and talk about it.
You know what
Particularly
work?
the ladies. I really do wanna
You
hear
know,
from you
you know
guys.
what work is a funny thumbnail.
Well, yeah, that too. That too.
Yeah. But as far as evolving, I'm doing the same, and that's the thing, Jose, because you're kind of like in a where you probably feel like you're like in a weird position in the middle, but like I'm evolving away from that community. It's just like the
Mm.
level of craziness and insaneness, and I just don't want anything to do with that community. And when I see them making live streams and they're laughing at monoracial people calling me mutts and just stuff like that, I'm just like, I don't want nothing to do with them people. You know what I mean?
Who's
No,
doing live streams like that?
You know,
Right, and I can understand that we Hispanics we have gotten called mutts too, so we
Yeah.
can relate. Yeah,
And just like other stuff in general, it's just went too far. So they keep saying they don't want nothing to do with me, but it's like, go away. I don't want nothing to do with y'all. So I'm only
that all up
talking
in your
about this
channel
because,
though.
huh?
That all up in your channel though. The kind
Yeah.
of like keeping track of what you're doing. Yeah,
But
yeah,
I'm
but
just
my
talking
bad.
about this to entertain Jose's conversation. But I really, you still have people that you kind of like mess with over there. I really don't mess with none of them people over there at this point.
Mm,
Well, believe it
mm.
or not, that's currently ongoing being assessed as well. In fact, one person I unsubscribed.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's not worth it either.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean, look, and yeah, and I love it when people come to me and they tell me, Jose, you're so proper, you're so nice,
Mhm.
you're so whatever.
Yeah, they want you to be
Why
ratchet.
are you
They
hanging?
want you. They want you to be an
Why?
old ratchet man.
Why are you hanging out with Gigi and Multi? And it's like, could it
That's because
be
they have this
maybe
whole
something about
narrative.
this?
It's easy to make a narrative when people haven't been around long and they haven't been here the whole way and they don't know what these people have done and what these people are capable of. So, their whole mission on YouTube is literally to destroy me and Multi. This I don't think people understand this. You
I
know?
understand it. I understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Jose,
I understand. Believe
isn't
me,
it?
I understand it
Jose,
as well.
Jose, they call me all types of names for me for supporting Gigi Money. They call me simp, all types of names.
Uh,
Can you imagine over there screaming because like if they see like a man, they don't want any men to like hang around us because they're trying to paint us as these like man haters and these crazy women and so like any guy they're insane, you know?
Mhm.
They're just insane. There's just simp enforcers. That's what they say now, simp enforcers or something. Is that what they say?
No,
Simple
Yeah,
enforcers.
no,
yeah.
no,
That's a new, that's a
Gigi,
new one to me.
Gigi,
Simple
Okay.
enforcer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gigi,
They,
Gigi,
they make fun of
Irby
me
and
because I don't.
myself, I'm
They
sorry,
make fun of me
Irby
because
and
I don't
myself
interrupt
are
them.
enabling,
Yeah.
Huh?
Continue, Jose.
Gigi, it's that Irby and myself are enabling your bad behavior.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't even make any sense. And at the same time, though, I mean, I'll use Boricua as an example. You're more like red pill, I feel like a little bit more manosphere leaning. I don't have no issues with you. Like, I respect you, you respect me. And I know, and a lot of also like guys in the manosphere, I literally don't have problems with men on the internet except for those men over there,
Mhm.
those biracial men. That's it.
Hmm. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So you're
Yeah.
biracial yourself, but biracial
hmm
men give you shit.
Uh,
The,
I mean, I guess because,
the,
I guess proximity, when you're in a community or whatever,
uh-huh.
but yeah.
Okay,
hmm
okay. No, no, because there are
Gigi,
certain pages on say Instagram where there are Puerto Ricans and there are the Puerto Rican women that have all this to say about men and I as a Puerto Rican myself, of course. I mean, I will never talk shit about Puerto Rican women, but there are some Puerto Rican women that have gotten too much with the modern feminism and misandry. There are some, unfortunately. But as you know, Puerto Rico being a colony of the United States, out of the Latin American countries, is the one that has been more influenced by the feminism of the last several decades. So
Yeah.
out of the Latin women, Puerto Ricans are the ones that are gonna be more likely to be the more feminist of them all.
You
So
think so?
yeah, yeah, because it's because of a direct influence, because of a direct influence that goes back to the second wave of feminism. By the time like 1970 came around, there were a lot of Puerto Rican women that were kind of like very much on board with the feminism of the time. I
Mhm.
mean, and not all. I'm not saying every single one of them, but
Thank you,
I
Irby.
did witness a lot of that on the island, and how the rates of pregnancies, single mothers, teen pregnancies, that shot up. That kind of spiked after 1970. So yeah, we have been dealing with some of that, and as you know, the Latinas, the so-called Latinas are very vocal, very outspoken, very vocal, and I don't have a problem with a woman that communicates, but there are some that are taking all that radical feminism to a bit too seriously. So
But either way, it's like they have their own platform to do what they please on it, just like anybody else does. So when you get
yeah,
like overly consumed and filled with rage over somebody else's content, that's where the problem begins. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to acknowledge the fact that Reese is in the building. Good evening, sir.
Hey,
What's up,
Reese,
Reese? What's up,
What's going
Reese?
on, Reese?
how you doing? So yeah, but it is what it is. I mean,
But
I don't know.
Hmm.
yeah,
But I am sorry that you're
that's
having
why I say
difficulties,
let.
Jose
It'll
and
pass.
Irby.
But you know what?
Ah,
Well,
you're
it's
right.
okay. It's
But
okay,
you know
GB. I
what?
ain't sweating it.
But
I
you
ain't
know
sweating it.
what? I
I ain't
said it
sweating it.
before. I said it before, and I said it again. I don't turn my back on my friends.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
turn my back on
And
people
I
I love and
consider.
support.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
We just press forward and keep going. That's all you can do on YouTube. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
And and I see AMR just became a member of the Oncoming Folk. Thank you for subscribing to the channel.
Hey, AMR.
What's up, MR?
I don't see him in the chat.
No, he's not in the chat, but I got the notification that he joined. They became a subscriber tonight.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, they were talking crap about AMR
So
too. And AMR's like one of the nicest guys too.
Hmm.
They were talking
All
about
right.
MR too?
Oh, because they think being nice means that you're a simp or
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'm
whatever.
number one on the list about that because I don't interrupt them while they're talking.
Yeah, but that's the thing. What do we expect the nice guys to do on these platforms? Getting into argument with others, getting into arguments with women, and that's emotional shit. I mean,
Yeah.
I stopped doing that a long time ago. That whole thing. I mean, having arguing with a woman. I mean, what is that gonna solve? I mean, I would
It's
rather have
stressful
the fight.
arguing with a woman in real life, let alone on the internet all day, right? Women that
Yeah,
you
yeah,
don't
no,
even get
I'm
the
not.
benefit of that woman. You don't even get nothing out of her. Like you just
No,
arguing with her.
no, because one thing would be if it was my
You ain't even
significant
getting the
other.
cheeks.
Yeah, right, right. Well, it would be one thing if it was my significant other, because okay, it's my significant other, then we got an argument, but maybe we can get the makeup sexy, and then we gonna make it all good in the end. But somebody who is only a name on my computer screen, I mean, they're not relevant to
But some
me.
of them,
They're not worth a damn.
some of them enjoy that. They get their rocks off of that later.
Well, no, well. I mean, we haven't met in person. Then no, we don't have anything. Nothing is going on, so I'm not gonna engage.
well,
Nope, not doing it.
okay. Well, you know what? Look, when everything is said and done, I know who I am. I know who love me. I know who support my channel. Okay, and the more they talk about that, I'm a old senile white guy simping for a masculine feminine who's a lesbian. Just show that no,
Oh my
An,
gosh.
an
Yeah.
old white
It's the
sim.
stories for
Oh
me. It's the stories for me.
man, he's calling you out an old white sim. God damn, damn,
Wow.
man, coming for you
Yeah.
on that one.
when an
You know what's so
insignificant
funny? The
platform.
hypocrisy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
Jose. I just wanted to add the hypocrisy of one of those people talking about like, oh, they should be ashamed of themselves for speaking badly to Al because he's older, and they're over there on the same live stream straight dragging you for filth. Yeah, but you're bullying Jose though, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh,
They just
yeah.
out themselves with the hypocrisy. Mhm.
I'm pretty sure Jose is older than Al.
I am. I'm 60 years old.
Yeah.
There's another hypocrisy you forgot, Gigi. They said I was
What?
dragging a certain female, even though I never did. But they over here are dragging two females online, two you and Moti.
And Future.
Yeah. Not one, not two, but three.
Well,
They need your attention. You're important to
well,
them.
I got news for everybody. I got the whole hyena court as my mods.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm sorry, but you know, you can't make up this crap up. I mean, you have to laugh at times when you think about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
At a certain point, you just gotta laugh at it. I just laugh at it at this point.
Yeah.
They attack me, and I don't even have a channel.
And then it's like me, where one person can't even get to 60 subs, and I had 215.
Oh,
Where's the logic behind that?
well. Hopefully, I get to 60 subs. Hopefully, I have to work at it.
You will. You will. You just have to. You just have to. Produce. On a consistent basis. And you will.
Yeah, I know. I have to get consistent. The consistency part is what I kind of fail.
Yeah, and I'll try to share your stream. I don't know if it'll help a little bit, but if people share it too helps, if you get everybody to share it.
Yeah. That last live stream, it was about the box, the alleged power of the box. I mean, I'm sure that you can share it with somebody that can learn something from it. Yeah,
Okay.
that was fun. That was fun. Yeah.
Well, I have some interesting topics on my channel. Some of them come a clickbaity a little bit. Would you say?
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
yeah.
I knew by your title it was some mess going on today. I was like, okay, what's going on?
Yeah, you have to be-
I mean, I love it. I love the title hat. You won't believe this.
Mhm.
Easy part about all this.
It makes it easier
Literally,
too, because
2
like
weeks
when you
ago,
leave Discord, it makes it easier because all that nonsense just flies out of your ear. All that bullshit just flies right up out of your fucking ear.
Yeah.
The only thing I
So then
keep
you have to go out of
hearing,
your way to listen to their shit,
what goes on in them Discord? All I hear is that they talk shit over there. I don't have one. I don't have one.
I left a while ago. Jose would know what's going on over there. I don't know. And I don't even care to know. I don't ask anybody. Before I used to troll them and because they would be, but then I was just like, okay, it's just, they're just talking shit about me. Like there's nothing really, it's nothing new. Same old different day. So I don't even care what they're talking about over there.
When I joined the Discord, I thought it'd be a good thing, but now it's like, why the heck am I doing here? I mean, it's like, okay, the saying, let the circus be the circus. It's like be the circus twice.
Yeah, and it's like a
And
competition with Discord and stuff. People like be competing against each other of having like the biggest Discord and all that. It's like a whole nother competition over there with that too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like
And if you're in somebody's Discord, then you can't be in somebody else's. Huh?
It's like they're taking the fun in Discord.
they take the fun out of everything.
Okay, they took the fun out of YouTube.
They took the fun out of this space. Yeah.
Mm, mm. Yeah, they mess it up for other people. That's
Hmm.
too bad. That's too bad. They need to be called out for it. That's
Oh,
what it
they've
is.
been called out, but I just leave them to their own demise. Let them
I
build their
get it.
own little community. I don't care about their community.
Hmm. Yeah.
Whoever rocks with me on my channel, I'm good with that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately, some people have a problem with the concept. Well, if you don't like it, you can kick rocks. That's all I got to say. Um, but I got to
Some
do
people are
another.
leaders and some people are followers. You know,
Yeah,
that's all I can say.
that's so true. And then there's some people who want to be leaders, but they can't even be a good follower.
Yeah, because you got to
I mean,
follow to lead.
I'm
You
sorry, I
can't just
got
jump off into leading.
Yeah.
and yeah, and and at times I gotta
Which they
flex
did.
because I gotta
They
like let
followed
people
us.
know.
Let's be clear.
First of
They
all,
did.
okay, I'm gonna flex right.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
that's because you're important
I
to
mean it's
them.
like
They
first of
need you.
all, yes, because I'm living rent free in their minds or their poor little concept of mine. I mean, look,
Yeah.
here's a person like myself. I own my own place. I don't rent. I own. I have a very
Hmm.
successful career, uh, working career. Um, I'm loved by multiple people and multiple platforms. My platform,
Hmm.
with all the technical problems and with Wi-Fi and whatever, it's growing. Okay, and it's all pure content.
Hmm.
Well, we have talked about that. The whole thing about the connection. I mean, you know that when you connect to the internet, it sounds like this.
Not dial up.
I know. I had to do it. I had to do it. No, no,
Well,
no. Look at Jose getting real quiet with me because he's about to cuss me out or something. Yeah, yeah.
actually,
It's a
actually,
joke. It's a joke.
actually, the only person I cursed out was Zacharias.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. And that was on your channel, Golden. I remember.
I
I
know.
remember.
I just still though, out of all the crazy characters out here, Zacharias, he's really harmless to be honest. He's just Zacharias, you know what I mean? But he's not like evil intent and insane like these other people. You know what I mean? He's just Zacharias. He just likes to talk, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I know.
I mean, that's true. I mean, that's what the best. Okay, the best thing to do with Zacharias is just agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's all.
Hmm. Yeah.
But I've actually came across the Atlantic Creole, so I kind of see what you're talking about, Gigi. I check.
Oh
I
God.
just checked it.
He's
Let's just
insane.
say, he's a unique character and leave it at that.
Oh gosh, him and his whole crew over there, all these people. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. These people are weird. I don't want shit to do with them no more. Haven't wanted shit to do with them. I just can't shake them.
Because you're living rent free in their minds.
The man
Well,
has 6 different identities, man. He changes his name every day.
just let them continue to make themselves look. They obviously have no shame about looking insane. So that's how they want to make it on YouTube by looking insane. Let them do it. While they sit around and judge what the hell I'm doing on YouTube while they're looking like they're straight fucking insane.
Right.
Mhm.
Like, how do you look as a man posting a woman and her city where she lives and all this shit? He's fucking
Stalker.
insane.
Yeah, that's
Huh?
something that could get you. You could have somebody
He wants
arrested
something
for it.
bad to happen to me. He's
Mhm.
fucking evil.
Yeah,
That's
but
very, very
doxing.
dangerous.
I understand that there is a penalty to that. That's something. My understanding is that he could get arrested for it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not gonna talk about legal. Hey,
Hey,
Denise. Hey,
Denise.
honey. Happy
Hey,
Valentine's Day.
Denise.
Speaking
What's going
happy
on, chica?
Valentine's Day,
Hey.
Denise.
All right. Hey, Denise. Yeah.
Okay.
So hopefully
I'm just trying.
soon enough, I can do another live stream. So I'm thinking about as to when I'm ready. Hopefully soon.
Yeah, I might want to. I'm trying to see if I can do one this weekend, but we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
So any particular
Well,
topic, or is it gonna be kind
you
of
know
like
what?
an open? Mhm.
I'm not sure yet. I got to come up with a topic, but I have a couple of people that want to come on, so I just got to like put together the idea of the show, I guess.
All right. Yeah.
But yeah, it's open panel. You guys can definitely hit the link for sure.
Ooh.
Gigi, would you like to share? Gigi, would you like to share with the audience regarding your podcast?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Would you
yeah,
like to
you
share
can
with the
follow
audience
me.
regarding your podcast?
Okay, thank you. Yeah, you can follow
Yes,
me
I have.
on Anchor, on Spotify, T with Multi or T with Gigi and Multi. Yeah, and if you can't find it, you can go to my community wall, Golden Goddess, and I have links on it.
And make sure y'all donate after y'all watch.
Yes, support
All
the
right.
YouTube as well.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
It's very funny. Their podcasts are funny.
Oh, I'm sure. They sure are gonna be entertaining at least. I know they will. Yeah, I'll check it out.
Gigi, know I'm a major supporter of the podcast.
Yeah, he loves the tea. We kind of like just go over there and talk about things that we don't want to like give attention or clout to on YouTube, too much.
Got you. I see.
Well, I'm happy because tonight I'm not working overtime, so sleeping in my own bed.
That's what's up. Let's see.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. Doing these midnight to 8 a.m. to work after that, that's not easy.
Yeah. And you're still consistent on your channel, so that's the dedication that gets you somewhere in the consistency, That's what people don't understand. They want to fight and attack, and like you can't get around the work. You just gotta put in the work,
Mm-hmm.
You gotta stay consistent, and it takes a long time on YouTube.
Yes. Because I would like to get to the point when I'll be monetized. Now I know it's going to take me a while because I have a chill discussion channel, but I know I'm going to get there eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's good though to have a chill channel because you'll attract more chill, normal people. Because like when I first did my channel, it was just like even more like because right now pretty much all the like really crazy characters are gone. But like it was like a free for all when I first started my channel, and it, that shit is chaotic and stressful, and that's why I have these crazy characters surrounding me now.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So yeah, you're lucky. Just get a chill, a chill situation going on, and keep it like that. That would be my advice.
Oh yeah. That's how I like it. I like it chill. I like it chill, relax.
Because the drama's gonna come no matter what on YouTube, People think that it won't, but it does. Especially the
Yeah.
bigger that you get.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I know. I mean, it proves that you're doing something right when you start having to deal with drama. I observe it on other
Ah,
content creators, and it kind of discourages me to be more consistent because I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with the drama. But I would like to get bigger, get
yeah.
some notoriety. Yeah, but the drama is something that I see others dealing with it, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if this is for me. I want to do this. I want to do more of this, but I don't know if the drama is for me because I
But
feel
the
for you
problem
guys.
is that this is an entertainment app, so it's like, yeah, people like to watch drama and stuff at like for entertainment. That's why they watch reality shows and all this other stuff, right? But
Yeah.
it's an entertainment app, but some of these people, it's like their real lives for them. So that's where this like the craziness comes in. Like they don't
Yeah.
just log off and go on about their life. They literally log off the computer, start stalking. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Entiendo. Ah,
Yeah.
sí.
Well, I
I
got
see
a
what you mean.
life outside of YouTube, okay, which is more than I can say for some of
Facts,
these
Jose.
uh characters. I mean, let's keep it real, okay. Again, I hate to dispel it, but I am not lonely. People know me. People love me.
No, I'm not
People
looking. I'm
know
not looking
what
for
type of
attention. That's kind of like another thing that keeps me from being more consistent because I don't need YouTube for attention.
And if it like really affects you so bad, because I remember like when we first came on, even like Exoticals United, she's like, "Yeah, I go to therapy because of YouTube," and I just was like, "Wow, that was deep." That she like admitted that and said that,
Whoa,
and I
really?
understand it more so now. You know what I mean? And but I think though, which I have gotten better at least I try to, is if you know it's gonna be some outrageous, crazy shit, like don't even watch it. And like even if I do some dumb shit, because you take L's on YouTube and you take wins sometimes. I just literally won't
Mhm,
watch that shit again and just keep it moving. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
mhm,
oh, all right. It just, if you don't watch it, it is what it is. You know what I mean? You wake up, it's another day.
mhm,
Well,
mhm.
I'm not. I said it before, and I said it again. I mean, the person that really inspired me to have my own channel was my favorite cyber daughter, Denise Gonzalez. She actually asked me one day, and she asked me, "Why don't I have a channel?" It's like, me? Who wants to listen to an
Mhm.
old fart talk? I mean, but the funny thing, 215 people want to listen to me talk.
Yeah,
No, there's
yeah.
an
I mean,
audience for everybody.
you're doing something right. I mean,
GG,
it's kind of like I didn't think about doing
GG,
anything up on
Huh?
YouTube. Uh-huh.
GG.
What?
I send you something on the private chat. I asked you something in
Okay.
private chat.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It's still the same.
But yeah, have you guys seen that old black guy? I think his name is Baba something. He's really, really old and like he has a lot of followers. Like, you know who I'm talking
Mm.
about? It's Baba something.
I
Uh,
have
uh,
not. No, I have not come across him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
I don't know.
haven't. I haven't.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
an
because
elderly gentleman.
okay. Yeah.
But the
I
point
might
is
have.
that I mean, there's an audience for anything. If you want to, bake pies and put it on there, there's gonna be, people that are gonna follow and watch it.
Oh, definitely cooking videos. I'm sure
Yeah,
that we'll watch those. I mean, it takes a hint, take some tips as to
yeah.
cooking, that kind of thing. Yeah, that's kind of like a good example of that. Yep.
A lot of content creators have like channels like these where they have all this different stuff going on, but they also have like little side channels and completely other different things, and that's key. And all anything like those how-to videos or how to make this or cook this or I don't know,
Hmm.
kitten videos, like all them videos make those I mean those content creators make a lot of money because like millions of
Okay.
people watch those videos.
I can imagine.
Mhm.
I can imagine the
hmm
kitten videos, cat videos. I mean, I'm sure that those get watched a lot.
I think it's
It's just,
harder to do what we're doing because there's so many
hmm
people. I mean, there's so many people doing it all, but You know, you got to get people, because when you go to a new sector, you got to like listen. You're trying to figure out what's going on. You're learning who these characters are. You know, you got to invest time to like figure out what's going on in certain areas of YouTube.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Another accusation made against me is that I'm an interloper.
You're a what? You're a what?
An interloper.
Oh gosh!
In-
Basically,
in-
they're trying to be what, racist against you for being Latino,
Oh.
which is
Okay.
funny because they're like mixed. Oh, because you know they don't like just mixed people; they only like strictly mulatto, I guess. Hold on.
But that was
Okay.
a crazy thing, Gigi. You and Multi are mulattoes.
But they only want mulatto. They don't want other mixed people. They don't want MGMs. They don't want Malaysians around.
Yeah, but Irby, Gigi is a mulatto. Multi is a mulatto. But yet they're the ones that have been the biggest recipients of their crap.
That's why I said in the beginning of the stream when they're up there and they're like, there was like this I don't know, like last year or something. I don't remember when it was. And there was like this divester chick or whatever, and I hit her panel and they drugged me for filth. They were like calling me a bunch of racist names. They were calling my mom they were calling my mom like a mud shark. They were calling my dad like the hard ER, like really extreme divesters. And they're like sharing the video and laughing about it. And I'm like, these are the people that say that they're pro mulatto. And that's when I realized, I'm like, these bitches are not pro mulattoes. Like, you know what I mean? They're going, I don't want nothing to do with them. They're literally just dragging mulattoes.
No, that's the thing. That's the thing. Why would they drag you when they are divestors that want to get with white men and have what you are? Because that's
because they think that certain group,
happen.
they feel like biracials with black moms are good, but the ones with the white moms are like discriminated against.
Okay, that's
you know
that
what I mean?
Cynthia G bullshit. That's that Cynthia G bullshit because I have heard her say that. That's where they get it. That's where they get that because I heard Cynthia G say that a long time ago.
They're trying to say that Gigi and Multi are biracial Beckys.
Yeah, because they're trying to say like you identify with your mom who is white. I mean, that you identify more with that and you are anti-black because of that. So you're gonna
then you got the biracials over here that are like, oh, you're too black. So
yeah, you can't win.
Well,
you can't win. That's why I don't get into the race arguing. I don't get into that.
Well, I have only 2 words to those individuals. Yeah, fired.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gigi.
Well, they're like, oh, Gigi sounds like a white lady trying to talk black, and I'm like, well, I'm biracial. Like, what the fuck?
That's a little
I
racist.
probably sound like a mixture of both. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, most likely.
Isn't that kind of the point? You know?
Hey, Gigi.
Am I supposed to talk completely white or am I supposed to talk completely black? I don't know.
Yeah, Gigi.
Huh?
Is the email you gave me still the same, right?
Yeah.
All right.
But you know what, Gigi? Now I understand why you left the Discord.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I will understand that. You want to keep your sanity.
But I just don't see why everybody, has to be funny with Jose or whatever. So, that's not cool. As far as him being a content creator, or even Irby, because it's like, it is what it is. Or anybody that supports us, like, whether people pop down into your chat or leave comments on your video, these same people are watching like all of our videos. You know what I mean? So
maybe because Jose is a content creator, but I just don't understand for the life about me. I'm just
yeah.
No, because Irby, you're just a weird simp. That's what you are.
Oh, all right.
They're jealous that they don't have like supporters like that. They only have like each other, but they don't have any like hardcore like supporter. Not even hardcore, just like genuine supporters. You know.
I mean,
look. I only been to the channel only one time.
They only have each other. They only have their little hate groups.
Yeah, I only see like 3 or 4 people. Sometimes I actually even have 50.
Look, if you take a look at their core group, with the exception of one or two creators, all of them have like 100 subs or less. That's not exactly a powerful support group. I mean, but on my side, you have actual contact creators who are well known.
I mean,
and
we
well
all
established.
start somewhere, but I don't know. I'm a small content creator myself, so to just hitch yourself to my wagon is just like, I don't know. How far you think you're gonna get hating on me? I mean, continue scraggling along. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should be targeting bigger content creators that can actually really, bring you some relevancy, if that's the case.
Well, all I gotta
But
say
Gigi, they
is,
think you're still in the space. You still.
How could they think that? I never heard them say that.
I don't know. They still attacking you.
Mm-hmm. They're out here making themselves look like maniacs, and they wonder why people aren't like really effing with them. They're only just like cloud watching the madness because nobody wants to drop down and support you in your fuckery. They're just watching the shit show.
and the views that they get, it's basically to ridicule these individuals.
Jose is so funny.
They're trying to shame supporters, especially the male
Yeah.
supporters.
Uh-huh.
Oh well.
It doesn't matter. It's not affecting us. I mean, it is what it is. I don't care. Like, it's low level promotion. So when they make all these little documentaries and they say all these terrible, horrible things about me, people just come to my page and like look around and be nosy, and they might just end up subscribing. They're like, oh, what the hell is this dude talking about?
Yeah.
But what's funny, Gigi? They talk so much about the receipts. Where are their receipts regarding the fact that you're a so-called feminine lesbian and on a old, senile, lonely, pathetic white simp, and who's lonely, and Irby is another young simp? I mean, where is your receipt?
They don't have receipts. It's just blatant lies. But if you say it so long, then a narrative grows and grows. But it's always combated. I always win.
Yeah, it's one
No
of those
weapon
things.
formed against me shall prosper. I told you to stop messing with God's children.
That's so true.
It's one of those things. I mean, you
And
repeat
you
a
can
lie.
see clearly. That's why I don't really give a fuck what he's saying, because it's clearly the word that's coming out of your mouth is from a certain playbook.
I mean,
Right.
look, and again, I'm gonna flex.
The word
Again,
"simp"
I'm
comes
gonna
from the
flex.
incel manosphere.
Again, I'm gonna flex, but I don't care. Okay. First of all, like I said before, I'm very successful in my job. I have a home. I'm very active with my union. I have a high position in my union. So you really think I'm gonna care what some peon with a less than 100 subs could say?
Yeah.
Jose.
Yeah, that's whatever.
I mean, really?
Mm,
You know they screenshotting and recording this.
Oh, of course.
yeah, no, yeah. They're watching. They're watching. I know.
Well, again,
How many people are in the room?
Again, I'm gonna keep saying to these people, yeah, fired.
How many people are in the room, Jose?
It's not a lot. I mean, it's only 3, but
Oh.
There were more. Yeah, there were more earlier. There were more. So
well, you know what? It's been fun, but I'm gonna stop to wrap this up because I know we all have to go to bed. Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's all the stuff to do. So I'm going to start taking final remarks, and I'm going to start with my friend Irby.
Yeah, it was fun being on the panel. Love the channel, Jose. Love and support you, Gigi. And
Thank you.
and I gotta check the channel, introvert.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Go to my channel, like and subscribe. Check out the past live streams, and feel free to leave a comment. Just don't pass out and say and
I
try
do think
to.
you should have went. You should have debated Black Skin is Amazing though. That would have brought promotion to your channel. I think.
Exactly,
Okay.
introvert. You need to debate him about the Puerto Ricans and hip hop thing.
Yeah, because I went over there. I'm like, why are we dragging Puerto Ricans, especially? I mean, not against anybody else, but I mean, like they're American. Like, what's going on over here? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but you
Yeah,
can't reason with FBA. He's an FBA. He's basically repeating what Tariq Nasheed says. He's an sheep, meaning that he's a sheep of Tariq Nasheed. So he's an sheep. So you can't reason with the Nasheeds because they believe what their leader tells them. Yes, that's their leader, and you can't refer to them to the pioneers, the hip hop pioneers that have already said, yeah, Puerto Ricans were there from the very beginning. Even when the pioneers, the hip hop legends and pioneers say that, they still don't want to hear it. They still don't want to hear it. They don't want to believe it. And if they won't take it from the legends, from the pioneers of hip hop, somebody like Black Skin is amazing. I don't know what he said that it's amazing, but he's having babies with Becky though. Um, so I don't know.
Hey, making
He doesn't think.
biracial babies.
Yeah, he's having biracial babies talking about the
um,
Black Skin is amazing. I mean, he doesn't believe it. He doesn't believe it.
That's
I mean, he's
funny.
actually matching
do you
words.
need, excuse me, do you mean black skin is delusional?
Yes, it's delusional. He's the one who believes. He's the one who believes that Black Americans are superior because they were forced bred.
But Black Skin is
Because
amazing. He's a troll though. He's cool. He's really just trolling.
yeah,
But I used to let him get under my skin. Like when I first came on YouTube, he went hard. But it is what it is
mhm.
with him. Like I said, I've dealt with so many like really insane, creepy people that like people that might seem bad to y'all are just like easy to me. You know
No,
what I mean?
he's kind of
Yeah.
funny. He's a little
Yeah,
funny.
he's super funny.
I don't take
Yeah.
him serious, but you know who he. But that's one thing I'm gonna say. He like to troll the little clowns. I'll be laughing at that. They get triggered by him.
But
Yeah. I mean,
but
it's
yeah, Jose, thank you for having me up. I'm gonna get down, guys. You guys have a great night. A nice conversation. I appreciate y'all.
All right, it was nice
All
talking to
right.
you,
Thank
Gigi.
you very much, and please be
hey,
safe.
take care. Until
Good
next
night.
Yeah.
time.
Good
Good
night.
Good
night,
night,
Gigi.
y'all.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye.
So now we're going to hear from the lover of coal who wants to
No,
go to Square and New Year's Eve in shorts and watch the ball drop, who wants to become a member of the Polar Bear Club, who wants to be buried in snow while being naked, the
no,
introvert Riqua.
no. You can't put me in a situation like that, Jose. I'll die. I'll die of hypothermia. But having said that, Don Jose, I appreciate you letting me up on your panel once again. Appreciate it. Not much else. I think there's been said what needed to be said. I mean, there are people that can take the criticism, take it to heart, look at what they can improve. There are people that won't hear it because they think they are perfect. They think that they can do no wrong, and you can't reason with them. With somebody like that, you cannot reason with them. There is nothing you can do. So, like with that said, again,
Okay.
shout out to you, Jose, to Herbie, to Golden. I mean, I appreciate you letting me on your panel, and that is all. Looking forward to the next one. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. I'm just going to give you my final remarks. When everything is said and done, I just want to give you like my observations when it comes to the topic. Some people cannot deal with constructive criticism. So that being said, I just want to give a huge shout out to everyone who appeared in the chat and everyone who appeared on the panel. So I'm going to be doing another stream this Thursday. Now it will be earlier, which means some people will not be able to join for, because for whatever reason, which is perfectly fine. So this Thursday, let me just give it. Okay, I will be doing a stream regarding how to achieve inner peace. So it's going to be more of a what you call it, a mental health topic, because that's something we all need to get when dealing with all the craziness that's happening here, not just in social media. So that being said, I thank everyone who appeared on the channel. I thank on the platform and everyone who appeared on the chat. So and of course, everyone is welcome to enter their comments after the stream. So that being said, let's be good to each other. Okay. Thank you, Irby. And good night to you, sir. Please be safe out there. So, that being said, have a good night. And, just give me a moment. And take care and peace.
Be strong.